Loving yourself is learning yourself. And to learn yourself is to love yourself. So do that. Hi. Thank you for watching another photo booth. I recently just got back from a trip from the Philippines and oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I feel like when you leave your comfort zone or when you leave the environment that you're used to, it just makes you realize how big life is. I realized while I was away that I feel my most alive when I'm in a new place and I'm learning new things. I feel like the experience of this is truly the experience of living. I am in the present moment experiencing life. I feel like there's so much growth and benefit in realizing that we are all students of literally everything. Every day, every situation, every interaction, and every experience is literally an opportunity to grow and learn. When I say learn, I don't just mean like, oh, okay, this is this and I'm learning the history of this, but I mean, I'm looking inside my mind and learning about how this stuff makes me feel. I'm like learning me learn. And the best part about learning and learning is that as the student, you can literally shape how you want it to go. If something happens and I react in a certain way and I am aware that I'm a student in my own mind, I can like rewire myself to know like, okay, this is how I reacted just then to this happening. So in the future, this is how I want to react and this is how I will react because I can do that. I feel like we're all guilty of this, but people who always have the attitude that they know everything, are you ever in a conversation with someone and then you tell them something and they're like, yeah, but it's like, I know you didn't even know that. Sometimes people have like a fear of being perceived as someone who doesn't know it all. There's no loss and there's no like change of anything within saying, I don't know this. I feel like recently I'm going through very big shifts, but like normal 20 things. How do I want my days to look? How do I want my future to look? Like big picture stuff, location things, identity things. And in times like this, I feel like it's really easy to be overwhelmed with the amount of decisions that you could make or the amount of paths that you could go down. But the easiest thing to do and the best thing that has helped me is like, rather than thinking, oh my gosh, what am I even doing? You think, oh my gosh, I could do anything. But within navigating this, I've really been paying attention to my thought patterns and thinking about, okay, like when this comes up and this comes up, I feel like this. Like when I'm tired or feeling down or anything, and then I start thinking about big picture stuff, no, that is not time for big picture stuff. That is time for me to chill. But sometimes people be in like such deep cycles of not knowing themselves and getting themselves in the same situation but not having like the understanding to step back and realize, hold up, like I've literally been, this lesson has been shown to me a million times and I still have chosen to ignore it. I feel like growing up and meeting new people and having experiences is realizing that everybody has a different expectation and a different comfort level in which they want to live their lives, and each one is okay, but as long as it's actually truly aligned to genuinely what you want, then it's up to you to learn the best way to live your own life. And the only way to do that is to understand that you don't know and be okay with not knowing and put yourself in a position to learn. I feel like in a lot of ways, some people block their own blessings and block their own growth by putting themselves in a position of thinking they know it all. So they don't have any opportunity to learn and grow about what could actually be better for them because they think they're in a higher power because they already know. I think the coolest part about life is that like anything can change at any time and there's a million opportunities and there's a million different ways that you can live your life. By adopting a mindset of learning is so awesome because it opens you up to so many more doors and so many more things that you didn't even know were there. How would you move every day within every opportunity that you're given and every experience, no matter whether it's like mundane or not, knowing that you could genuinely never lose? The only thing that you're going to get from any situation is like a lesson or an experience. I feel like sometimes low-key that's the downfall of some people because they think they know what they want and they think that they know it all. So what they think they want is here and what they think they're capable of is here. But if you open yourself up, like you could get everything. I have lived in a lot of different places: Australia, London, Dubai. And something I've realized is usually the most successful people and the people who really want to get the most out of life, first of all, always want to see other people win. And second of all, are always so open to learning. Like, even if they're giving information for someone else to learn, or they don't know something and they keep asking questions, because I genuinely feel like the key to life is knowledge and growth. And that doesn't happen if you think that you're grown and you think you know everything. And once again, I'm not just talking about external experiences, I'm talking about in your own mind. Like, learn yourself so that you can put yourself in a better position to learn life and grow more and get the most out of it. I feel like we live in a time of everyone thinking rather than being. I don't know if it's just now or it always has been, or I'm just more aware of it now as I grow up, but I feel like so many people live their lives in their heads. Like, I should have said this. I'm going to say that. I feel like growth happens when you're truly being present, because being present is so directly linked with authenticity. Who are you when you're not filtering yourself? Who are you when you're not looking from the lens of the past or trying to shape the future? Like, you are the only one that's living this life. You were born alone and you will die alone. And you are the only person with you every single millisecond of the day. So I feel like it's up to you to learn yourself and create the best environment for that. Sometimes it can be humbling learning yourself. Everybody has a shadow, and there's parts of themselves that come out even though we don't really know they're there. Side note, shadow work questions are literally the best thing ever. Let me just preface by growth and learning yourself and life has so much reward, but reward comes with struggle always. I feel like sometimes a lot of the reason that people don't want to learn themselves or want to be open to learning is because it puts them in a state of vulnerability, of not being in control. Because once you know something, you can't unknow something. Once you know this is my trigger, this is what makes me feel good, you can't unknow that. Once you experience giving yourself the best feelings and experience you truly at your best, you're not going to want to experience anything else. But to get to the top, you gotta climb the stairs. For example, if I'm struggling with my confidence and I want to know, like, truly deeply, why is this? Like, let me learn my brain, figure out why I'm feeling like this. When do I feel the most insecure around people, and what exactly am I afraid that they'll think about me? What traits in other people make me feel jealous, and what does that reveal about what I secretly want for myself? What would I do with my life if embarrassment didn't exist? These sound like simple-ish questions, but I don't think that anybody truly takes the time to learn what they actually want. Nothing is forever, and you can look at this from like, damn, nothing is forever. Or you can look at this from like, well, nothing is forever. Each and every moment that you allow yourself to be fully present and in your own body and in your own mind and take on information is like every single moment that you allow yourself to discover new things. I also know the future that I want, roughly, but I also know that to get the future that I want is shaped by how I spend these present moments. In my future, I see myself happy, present, full of knowledge, open to learn. So if that's the case, why would I spend this moment thinking about the past, stressing about the future, and thinking I know everything? Because that's not how I see the future, and the future is shaped by the present. Time is moving, period. Growth is going to happen, period. It's up to you how you spend your time, and it's up to you how you move the challenges, how you move your growth. Is it going to stunt you, or is it going to empower you? Because have you ever met someone and they keep having the same issue, whether it's like relationship or in life general, they keep having the same issue in different fonts a million times? The answer is right there, but it's up to you to actually see it. Like I say within literally every video, it's all in here. If you have these crazy dreams and these crazy things that you want to happen, you obviously love yourself enough to see yourself in that position. So love yourself enough to get yourself there. I am such a big believer in if you can see it, you can achieve it. The reason that you can see it so clearly is because it's meant for you and it has happened, but you have to go through the motions. And like, that's one character that's over here and your one character is over here, and you have to go through the motions to get there. If you have this exact specific vision of where you want to be, you can't be mad at the universe for giving you lessons that's gonna get you to them. You pray for patience. Don't be mad when you're getting tested. If you are praying for strength, don't be mad when you're getting people who are trying to make you feel weak. Don't be mad when the universe gives you tests that's gonna make you who you want to be. But to receive those tests and to learn from those tests, you have to realize that you don't know yet. You're in your own way. Like, get out of your own way so that you can become yourself. Know where you want to go and love the position you want to get to, but you can't hate yourself into loving yourself. You can't hate the experience the whole time and then one day wake up and love the destination. Everything is learning and moving and changing, and we see that every day within our own environment of, like, it's never sunny forever, it's never rainy forever, the seasons are never the same. Everything's changing and it's up to us to adapt and learn and overcome. I feel like really the only thing that's guaranteed in this life is time, challenges, and feelings. And it's up to us to navigate those things to get us where we want to go. I don't know, this is just what I've been thinking about recently, especially going away and experiencing a new country, new people, new like standards of life. Makes you realize how small you are, and truly, as much as you feel like you are in control, the universe is huge and it's up to you to just do what you want to do and live. Literally, like, live, laugh, and love. Also, it's so cool when you know and you learn yourself to a point where there's nothing anybody could say to me or do to me that I don't already know about myself. If someone comes up to me and tells me you're this, this, and this, and I know myself on such a level where it's like, that doesn't even affect me because I know myself so much that you're a liar, and I move on with my day. It doesn't affect me because I know myself. So who are you? Loving yourself is learning yourself. And to learn yourself is to love yourself. So do that. I hope this triggered a thought or helped someone figure out something or was entertaining. Big love always, and take care.